First stop, Blue Monkey, obviously. They've even got a little stage, sponsored stage. 5.6% white stout called Arctic Monkey. Nice, first one of the day. Super bready, super malty. Huge, sweet, caramel mocha kind of hit. Not bad at all. Cheers. Let's keep on going. Right then, live in Nottingham Beer Festival. Just going to take a walk down, take a look at the barrels. That is a lot of beer, an awful lot of beer. Where to go? Bar A, Bar B, Bar C. There we go. We've got the Dancing Duck beers from Derby. Crafty Monkey, that's a bit similar. But yeah, loads of Dancing Duck beers. All right, a lot of noise being made about this one, 3-piece cuckoo shot, 5.4%. Should be interesting. Right then, this is that 3-piece cuckoo shot, and super malty, wheaty. It is chocolatey, Tia Maria. Yeah, it does fit the description, but feels like quite a young beer. Got a bit of a mild vibe going on. Otherwise, very nice. Right, next up we're going super local with something from Urban Chicken, their Benno Bitter. Urban Chicken Benno Bitter, and this one, refreshing, nice bitterness, quite juicy actually for a bitter, and huge licks of caramel. Talked a bit about Urban Chicken before. They are super local, brewed in basically in a garage a few miles from my house. Excellent stuff. Right then, this is Oof from Fallen Acorn, a maple mild, which is a fantastic set of words, let's be honest. Oh, it smells just like maple syrup, to be honest. There's not a bit of bitterness, but not much else, just pure maple. Cheers. That just tastes like straight up old school, fairly low flavour beer, but with heaps and heaps of maple syrup. Absolutely delicious. Cheers. Right, this is from Lenton Lane. It's a collab with Adventure Beer Co. It's called Carry On Clio, and it's a super hazy stone fruit IPA jobby. Cheers. Absolutely delightful. Still heaps of citrus in there, but just enough stone fruit to make it sweet, balances it out. Nice custardy look about it. Delicious. Cheers. Right then, I don't know how much you can hear me. There's music going on. There's a lot of people in here. This is from Navigation Brewery. There you go. You see their flag. It's called, I can't remember what it's called. I'll put the name on screen. Jungle Juice, something like that. It's 9% and it's a collab between Navigation and Snenton Cider Company. I've wanted to try something from Snenton Cider Company for a long time, but I'm not a big cider fan. I haven't had anything yet, so this will be the first one. It's kind of a snake bite kind of a thing. So it's 9%. It's going to probably ruin the day, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, cheers. Oh, and that, on a hot summer's day, that would, well, ruin your afternoon, because that does not taste 9%. Right, cheers. Right, we're going for it. These two bourbon barrel aged. There you go. Look at these handsome people who work for Blue Monkey. Look at them. Look at them. They were there, ready and waiting. Bourbon barrel aged silverback and rum barrel aged silverback. I think we'll go rum first, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to like bourbon better, just because that's my preference. So let's go for that. Thank you very much.
Let's go review this somewhere quiet. Traffic.
Right then, this is Blue Monkey's insanely strong rum barrel aged silverback, which is already an imperial stout. It's 11 Summit, I believe. I'll put it on screen if I remember, but I am very forgetful. Anyway, those are smells like a Caribbean sensation, so cheers. Wow. If you like rum, that is like a rum and coke with a vanilla float, and which, to be honest, doesn't sound like the best compliment, but trust me, it is. That is, it's rich, deluxe, surprisingly easy to drink, but is still very booze forward. So absolutely cracking. Cheers. So I was right, the rum one was 11.6, but I'm now going for the whiskey barrel, which is 12.4. Wish me luck. There it is. Cheers. Thank you very much. Right then, here it is, the one I've been waiting, well, to be honest, for months for, the Blue Monkey Bourbon Barrel Aged Silverbacks, 12.4%. It's an absolute monster. Who knows at this point, really? Let's give it a go. Cheers. That is the coldest hot toddy I've ever had. And I mean that in a brilliant way. It's super warming, super deluxe. I'm getting rained on, but there's also a flag slapping me in the back of the head. And it's deep, rich, warming. Bit of raisin coming through, bit of vanilla and caramel from the bourbon cask. Nice coffee roastiness from the original stout, and wow, it's strong, it's powerful, it means business. It's a cracking beer. Cheers. That's slightly terrifying. Everyone's got uneasy smiles across the bar. This is a happy surprise. I did not know they were here, even if just in barrel form. Lordsburg Co. Head Cleaner Stout. I've not had this one before. Cheers. They've got to be. Say hello. Say hello.
Afternoon.
There you go. Lord's Head Cleaner Stout. Let's do it. For an everyday, regular session stout, that is. Sweet, a little bit roasty, a little bit of raisin. I have had a few too many strong beers at this point, so we're going to try and calm down, have a pork pie, but that, as a come-down beer, absolutely fantastic. Cheers.
At this point, I headed down to the food hall to, well, sober up a bit, to be honest. Those few high ABV beers before the last one were starting to take their toll. But these pork pies were absolutely incredible, and just what I needed to get a few more beers in. On to the next one.
Right then, this is from Bang the Elephant. I must have a drink, it's breakfast or something. It's maple stout anyway. It's pretty good, so here we go. Oh, that's good. Fruity, sweet, I'll be honest. Nice pure pancakes, maple syrup, strawberries, blueberries, little fruit compote. Absolutely stunning. Cheers. Look what I found. Ragster. Having a good day, sir?
It's been good, yeah. Very, very busy. Didn't expect it to be this busy.
No, it's rammed already early doors. Right, Raggy's now going to go sit behind the bar at navigation pouring some pints, so we'll troll him from there. I'll be a damson and licorice infused something or other. To be honest, it's got to that point in the night, I can't really remember what I'm drinking, but it sounds good, so cheers. That's fresh, it's fruity. Feels like an old school sweet, to be honest. Probably not everyone's cup of tea, it's very floral, but it is damn tasty. Well then, bit of a special here from Lincoln Green, Black and Tan. It's a mix of their Hood and Tuck, I think, so it's a best bitter porter mix, and nice, light, fruity, good bit of bitterness, great session beer. Well, you know what's next. Cheers. Right then, finally made it to Nottingham Brewery. This is their Nottingham Supreme, just there, kind of top of the line, best of bitter. It's 5.2% and huge hop character, very malty. Big fruity notes, and for a very, very regular bitter, mouthfeel is exceptional. Cheers.
And now we get to that part in the day where, to be honest, it was pretty impossible to film anything coherent. Not just the blood alcohol levels involved, but also the noise, the amount of people, the band was playing. It was just a bit difficult. Here is me having a conversation with Raggy. He's recommending Ostara's Curse, a casual 11.5% Impy Stout. That was, of course, if I didn't want to try the 22 or 23% super impy that Navigation have brought along with them. Here's a quick example of the actual noise levels in here, just so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I can't do one that's from now. That's too many.
Our journey does not end here, though. Enjoyed the next hour or so with this band, The Given, who, to be honest, I was pretty bummed for them that they were on so early, because they were incredible. I don't want to get a copyright strike, so I'm just going to give you a few little clips of a few songs from them, but yeah, I have to say, very, very impressed. And of course, we've got to address the last beer or three of the evening that I didn't get a chance to review while I was there in person. Given their proximity to the bandstand and the fact that they sponsored it, it was only right to finish the night with 3 beers, all from Blue Monkey. But, well, to be honest, all of them I have had before, although not exactly in these guises. So, first up is this one, which is their Cinder Toffee Stout, a beer I did review in full in bottle form a few months ago now. This is the first time I've had it on hand pull, on tap, on draft, and yeah, it was, to be honest, even better, I have to say. Having drank many, many beers today, this, I think, actually might have been, well, my favourite experience. It's just, I don't know, time and place thing, but yeah, absolutely incredible. Then we're on to this, which does look very similar, but just check out the conditioning on the head of this. Now, this is their Chocolate Gorilla, just so the chocolate flavoured version of their Gorilla Stout. I don't need to tell you how much I enjoy pretty much every edition of Gorilla they make, and this was no exception. Absolutely incredible stuff. And to round out the night, as is my tradition with the Nottingham Beer Festival, is to go for a ginger ale or ginger beer. Now, this one, again, from Blue Monkey. Anyone who's seen some recent content will know that I'm a big fan of their new ginger beer they've just released. However, I only previously had it in the very limited edition 8.6% guys, at which it's pretty intense. This one, however, it's a more palatable 6% for many. I thoroughly enjoyed it, although I must say that 8.6 still wins it for me. So, how do we summarise this frankly fantastic event? Well, let's start with the location. This is the second year it's been held at the Trent Bridge Cricket Ground, and to be honest, whilst it may not have the allure of the castle that it used to be at many years ago, they have made significant improvements since the first year at Trent Bridge, and for me, it is definitely a thumbs up. Going on then, of course, to, well, just the beer in general. Arguably, it is still a little smaller than it was in previous years, but that said, you could never try every beer that you were even vaguely interested in, to be honest. There was just so much choice, and to be honest, many parts of the festival I didn't really cover in this video. There was a whole section dedicated to local craft, more, you know, keg and can based stuff, and well, yeah, I mean, it was just generally a fantastic event. Now, I do need to make some, I guess, decisions about which beers I preferred, which beer was my favourite, and all that sort of thing. So, well, it will come as no surprise that the guys over at Blue Monkey really stole the show in my eyes, as they pretty much always do. So my beer of the festival in terms of true to form style has to go to the Bourbon Barrel Aged Silverback. It was just incredible. Now, that said, that doesn't necessarily mean it was my favourite or most enjoyed beer, because frankly, very high ABV beers for me are, to sit down, watch a film with, that sort of thing. So it was a little bit much amongst all the others at the time. Therefore, well, what was my most enjoyed? Certainly that Cinder Toffee Stout I had right at the end goes a long way to that. However, it wouldn't be fair to give Blue Monkey all of the accolades, really, so I'm going to choose two beers that genuinely surprised me as, I guess, kind of a joint other best beers of the festival. And the reason they're joint is because they were, frankly, very similar. I've not had a lot of maple beers before, and the two I've had today, the one from Fallen Acorn and the one from Bang the Elephant, were both absolutely incredible. Somewhat different in terms of maybe when you'd want to drink either of them. The Bang the Elephant one was very, very much more of a rich, indulgent stout. Meanwhile, the Fallen Acorn mild was incredibly sessionable. And to be honest, I am going back to the festival on the Friday. This was full filmed on the first day, on the Wednesday during the trade session. So yeah, those are two that I'm definitely going to go and try and get some more of. And that really is everything. So as always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. If you haven't already, subscribe if you will be so kind. And I'll catch you next time. Cheers.